Donald Trump has secured a second term to the United States of America's White House. He's become the 47th president of the USA after a neck-and-neck battle which was predicted in the exit polls came to an end with Donald Trump's victory speech in Florida, where his message was clear. He says America needs healing and it needs help. Joining me on the broadcast is Mr. TV Mohandas Pai, Chairman of Aarin Capital. Mr. Mohandas Pai, we begin by understanding from you, in your assessment, what do you think Donald Trump's second term will look like?
Well, I think I'll look at the foreign affairs first. I think he will talk to Putin and get the war in Europe stopped, because that's the source of a lot of trouble globally. Europe is in trouble because of the shutoff of cheap gas and oil to Europe, gas energy to Europe. And I think he'll cut off the money to Zelensky if it doesn't come round to the table. It has to be solved by dialogue. You can't beat Russia and abuse Russia to that extent. Then he'll make sure that the Middle East war will again be solved by having dialogue. And he's not going to support Hamas. He's not going to support Hezbollah, which are terrorist organization. And I think he'll read the right track to Iran, and he should, because Iran has been spending its own money and creating terrorism around the world. And that is unacceptable. I don't see why the world should tolerate terrorism. And I think both Pakistan and Bangladesh, which have gone to the military and is controlled by the military, will have a reality check from whatever his message. The Hindus in Bangladesh have been suffering genocide. And I think it's very important that US, which has some influence, because the former administration seemed to have worked to replace the government there. And this whole regime change, which some of this extreme leftists in the State Department tried to do around the world, will come to an end. And I think he'll focus on growing the United States. As far as China is concerned, it's very clear that he wants fair trade with China, otherwise raise tariff. The big worry for India is whether he's going to raise tariffs on many of the things that we export to America. We have to wait and see. But he has great regard for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but he is America first. So you can't expect any concessions from him on trade. So we have to negotiate with him. And I think within America, he's going to make sure that his supporters who are Latinos, black men, and the people at the bottom of the pyramid are given a good deal by working on improving jobs, making sure that they cut all this woke budget, making sure they cut the waste, and possibly making sure that the budget is somewhat improved by cutting all the waste and unnecessary programs in the United States. He'll try to bring inflation down, and I think it's important to open up the markets to bring inflation down. There are many areas. Energy is one area where it concentrate to make sure more fracking comes. America has cheaper energy, because under him, America become an exporter of oil after a long 30, 40 years of importing oil. So I think being the last term for him, he knows that after this, there's no more term. I hope he's going to be bold. He'll keep all the promises that he has made. And I think he'll have a very good team. He'll have Elon Musk advising him. He has said that. He'll have Kennedy, advising him on health. He'll have Vivek Ramaswamy, hopefully helping him cut unnecessary waste in the budget. So I think there is a sense of hope in America and around the world. There is a sense of trepidation and a sense of possibly instability, concern around the world because he has not been known for being predictive, right? He's predictive in creating possibly some kind of confusion in his words.
Yeah.
So I think, all in all, I'm very positive that the next 4 years for America will be better and the world will be a better place.
Okay, Mr. Mohandas Pai, pertinent points there raised by you. I'm going to come to them one by one. As far as now India's tricky situation with Canada is concerned, can we expect Donald Trump to take a position on it?
Yes, because he's already tweeted and said that he's very concerned about what Trudeau is doing. Trudeau is committing an open fraud. He's siding with all the Khalistani terrorists there, who are going and destroying our temples and who are creating violence in the state, and he's saying part of freedom of speech is absurd. Even the Conservative parties, cancel their Diwali celebration because many of the Khalistanis have invaded, and the Hindu community has been a very, very hardworking, very peaceful community, and he has already tweeted, right? So I think there will be some pushback into Canada.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.